Yep, right there. Tom and Mary and McGowan used to live there. They had 3 kids. I remember Susie and Tommy, but I don't remember the other. Mom was saying about the other. Now it's our church that we went to right down there.
Do you want me to turn that way?
There ain't a whole lot back that way.
I
If you,
can go and turn around
if you
there.
want to, that's up to you.
I like that house.
Mrs.
It looks all grown up.
Yeah. Gray's, Bill and David and their sisters used to live in here at one time. These are old houses.
Yeah, they look old. This church?
Yep, this is the Presbyterian. We went to church here. But we used to cut across, because over in there was an old house. We used to cut across the creek and back of our house and go right over to church. We didn't come the whole way out around. And like I said, now there's different places here since I've been here. Let's see, that's like a new home. Max Henry and them used to live in
Oh, I like that.
that
house.
one, I think. Yeah, because this is the newer. Max Henry and them used to live in that one. That's up there. Honey, we moved out of here when I was like about 14, 15.
Yeah, I'm going to turn around.
So I don't remember all these
I
places.
just wanted to see that church.
Yep, that's where we went to church at. Yeah, like I said,
How
it's
are
been
we
a lot.
going to turn around on?
There's
Down here probably, Mommy, your
driveway right
turn.
here. There's 3 driveways. We have 3 options.
This is where Grammy lived when I was little like you. We lived up here.
Hey, when I was little,
Yep, a lot of these places I don't even know. That'd have been like 60-something years ago, you know. So they've built up since then. I'm pretty sure that's the one that Max Henry and them lived in. It was right in there. And I like it. Oh, Pappy Phil, this was his sister's house. Phil and them grew up right there.
Oh.
Right beside the church. And that's our church. Gray used to live in here. And Mrs. Gray used to be a Sunday school teacher. She was there. Now you want to go that way down to our old house. Right there, out there.
What did this building used to be?
I need
I don't remember what that one was. But that, our old school is where I went to school at. We went to school at. I'll show you when we come back up.
Okay.
Yeah, this was the Solt store.
Just like the general store?
And my one girlfriend I run around with
baby.
used to live here. That was Linda Nellman. She lived here.
Oh.
This came in somewhere in between. I have no idea about this one. And, old house should have been up. If that's it, they remodeled it big time since I was there. That should have been about it. Because Richardson's and Richardson's lived here. I know who lived back there and I can't think. Richardson lived in there.
I see this place.
And I know, used to know the one that lived here, but it's been so long ago. And down around here, I used to run with a girl. I know you wouldn't know, but your mom and them might remember. Years ago, there used to be, over near the campground over the other way, there was a big, a coal thing or something. Killed a whole family, biggest part of the whole family.
I don't remember that.
Family, yeah, years, and you wouldn't know. That'd be a whole family. Palms.
Palms or palms?
Palm. Well, we
Palms?
call it palms.
P-A-L-M-S?
Yeah.
We're related to them.
There used to be Joy Palm, Nettie Palm, and then, but then there used to be a whole bunch. There was Gladys and Shirley and them, a whole pile of them. But there was only a few out of the families that lived.
Okay, dude.
And Mary and Shirley, you know, both had babies, young kids. Both their kids died in it. Shirley died in it. Mary's still living. But then she had a big family after that. But they lost a whole pile of people in that. But some kind of smoke, black smoke, something or other, back years ago. Now see, I don't know all these. Now I'd be getting lost. Because all this stuff has changed. But the covered bridge used to be down here somewhere. But I don't know if I could even find it or where it was even at anymore. But there used to be one. Because we used to go over it a lot.
What bridge you were talking about?
I don't know. Mommy said she didn't even know if it was here anymore. So it may not be. They may have taken it out and all lot of this has changed. I don't remember a lot of
Maybe
this.
the water.
There used to be a covered bridge because we used to go over it all the time.
Maybe the water. You know where it goes?
Yeah, maybe, honey.
Maybe it went back
Yeah,
where
they.
they were.
It may have fell down 2 years ago because it would have been old. It was old when we walked it.
Maybe.
See, I don't know none of this up to here.
Maybe it disappeared. Maybe
It
all
probably
water-
did disappear, honey.
Maybe the water went underground.
Well, it could have flooded out too. It's hard to say what happened to it, but there used to be one down there somewhere.
And maybe because they
I don't think your mommy comes back this way too much either because she said she didn't even know.
had noticed
Let's do it.
all the water was gone.
Well, sometimes
they
all
took
that
the
water.
roof away.
There's a lot
Yeah,
of squirrels.
sometimes it does. But see, I don't know this. Oh, wait. This, are you, no? I'm not sure. No,
I don't
I'm
know
not
if I've
sure
really
about
ever
this.
been down back this way.
I don't. If I was, it's been a lot of years ago. Because now I'm lost. I don't know
Yeah, I'm
what
not sure.
any of this stuff is here.
Well, there's a big road. I mean, I can turn around up here. I'll just make me turn.
Boss Keys is where your Granny Margaret's mom and dad and their baby sister that died when it was baby. And then Betty and Uncle
Grandma
Bob.
had a baby sister that died?
Grandma Margaret, yeah.
No.
She was just about a year old
Oh, how?
when she died. Oh, I forget about how Mom said. Mom remembers a little bit of it. But they asked her a lot. She don't remember a lot anymore. But after we would go past Rich's, go into Cross Keys, and out around in the cemetery over in there, you've got a grandmother, a grandfather, and a little cousin, you know, Betty. And then Mom's brother, Uncle Bob, is all buried over in there.
Well, we can take that way home.
But
I think we used to go.
but I'd have to go past Rich's in order
We
to
can
get you
take
there.
that way home. I thought
No,
we
I
used to
know
turn
where you
around like
go.
right there. I think that is where we used to turn around right there. The bus would turn
There's
around.
an old house in there.
Yeah, I know. I wonder. Looks like an old something too.
See, like I said, now if I've been back this way, it was when I was a lot younger.
Yeah, I
And
don't know
everything's
if I've ever
built up
been
and
back this
changed.
way.
And I wouldn't remember a lot of it anymore.
I need to find somewhere to turn around. I wasn't sure if that's where we turned around at or not. That's why I didn't turn around.
She said we used to walk to them. And one place she said we walked from somewhere and took she said a mile or 2 miles just for Thanksgiving one year to have a Thanksgiving meal. We were little and I wouldn't remember all that. You know, I mean, exactly where it was at. I wouldn't have no idea anymore where they were all at. I'm telling you what I can remember, you know. Another way, if we went up past Jim's and over the other way, I can show you where Dorothy and Uncle Bill lived.
Well, we
And
can.
well, there's that place up by I don't want you to run out all you gas.
Oh, that's fine.
Up where Daddy worked at the gas pumping station.
Yeah. Well,
Right up past it, back a long way, there used to be houses up in there. Uncle Bill and Aunt Dorothy lived in there. We lived in
we
there.
can drive up there because I don't know when
And,
we're gonna get time to come
Mom
back up
always
here
checked our
again.
clothes when we went there. Because they had bed bugs up there.
Oh no.
So she always checked her clothes. She had to help watch us a little bit while Mom was working different jobs, you know. Daddy worked sawmill and
What sawmill did he work at?
Dick Jumps. We passed the place coming over through into McCoysville. Well, we passed where he lived, but the sawmill is out the other way. Because every Christmas, Dick would give all his workers a great big 5-pound bar of pure chocolate. That was their Christmas present from Dick. He passed away years ago, him and his wife. And they got boys and I wouldn't even know them anymore. Everything has built up and changed so much
Yeah, I was just looking for that.
since I've been up this way. Yeah. that's where we come out. I will go back that way. At least you picked
Looking
a
for that
beautiful
covered
day.
bridge, but
I must not be here anymore because I didn't see
I
it.
can ask. I know some people who might know about it, but
There used to be one, but that was way back in the 50s.
yeah, no.
You know,
I can ask
60s.
somebody who's on it. They might know.
I remember being there, but that's... Oh, I can remember. If it's around, I lost it somewhere. But there used to be one.
Yeah,
And Mommy
I
said
can ask
she didn't
around
even
a
know if
little
it was
bit.
still around or not. It may have changed everything since then.
Yeah, I can ask around a little bit.
You see, these, I don't remember any of these. Some beautiful homes up through here.
There's
It's a nice place there, too.
like that. Take a little log cabin.
Phil's mom and dad are buried in the McCoysville Cemetery. And the other ones, I know them too. They used to live here.
You said this is the house you did?
This is the house that we lived in because there used to be a barn down there. They took the barn out. There used to be a barn down there. And a creek. Is the creek, do you see where the trees are at? That would have been the
Kinda.
creek. See, that would have run down through. Because we went across the creek. And right there's the church. We took a shortcut over across the creek. And got into the church. Used to be that. But Daddy used to... I showed you that house where we lived. A cousin of ours, let me think of her name now. But anyhow, she babysitted for us there. Right back in there's a sawmill. Dick Jones. Daddy walked from where we lived the whole way out here to the
Oh my
sawmill.
gosh.
Because he didn't have a car.
Yeah.
And that's a long way. Just to make 50 cents an hour. That's what he made back
What
then.
year was that?
Oh my, Daddy died in 66. It was before that. But, now here's where Dick Junk lived. Right here.
That was his
used
last
to live-
name?
Junk.
That was his
Dick
last
Junk.
name?
Dick Junk.
Oh,
They
okay.
used to live in there. We used to go across that bridge all the time. I can't remember. That takes us over in, I forget where that took us. I know we took that. But, I was going to say something now. I can't remember what I was going to say. But that was Junk's. Okay. We used to go in through here all the time.
Oh, we're
If
from
we
right
take
up
that bridge over that way, but it's been a long time. Your Aunt Bonnie and Uncle Stoop used to live over that way.
Who?
But
Bonnie? That Yvonne you told me?
yeah, Aunt Bonnie and Uncle Stoop.
Who's Stoop?
Her husband used to be her husband.
Okay, we'll have to come back this
Uh,
way for East Waterford, but
If it's still over here, there used to be a ball field, and we used to go to. Now I can't remember who lived here. A lot of these places have fixed them up or done something. I don't know. Remember what Uncle Stoop's real name was, but we called him Stoop Murphy. If I think more enough, I probably remember. But that was Bonnie's first husband, and she had two daughters to him, Karen and Nancy.
okay.
Karen was married to the Irvins.
Where do you want me to go? Because this way will take
Now-
us over home.
Yeah, the people who lived up that way have been going for years. And the boy lives clean over in Carlisle, Jim. But I only knew a couple, years and years ago, there was a murder right back in that one house.
Really?
Yeah, somebody killed the old man. And a guy went to prison for it, but a lot of people said he is not the one that did it. I don't know if they ever did find out the one that did it. I guess somebody committed killed the old man. Yeah, that church, I know where you're at.
I know this one place used to be a little store or something.
Right over there was a store.
Yeah.
Because your Aunt Betty was the only one they would let her buy groceries. And pay them later.
Mm-hmm.
And then she had food stamps and let her buy her cigarettes and everything.
Oh
Yeah.
my.
Everything on food stamps. Right there. There was the store. She used to go in there all the time.
Yeah, see,
But
they use it as a camp now, I
this,
think.
yeah, and this is the church. It looks like they're fixing that up.
Yeah, I don't know. Last time I heard,
Yeah, you're
they
in
were
Cross
using it as
Keys
a...
now. Now I know where you're at. Because we come up this way to take Mom to the cemetery.
Okay.
Well, but that's been a couple of years because she can't do it anymore.
Cow.
She told us that we didn't want the whole way up here, you know, to put on her family, not to worry about it. She said when they were growing up, they walked to that store at one time.
Well, that's a long ways too.
Yep. Well, they moved around too.
So I wish I knew exactly where a lot of like Paps, the Kirks lived, because a lot of the Kirks are put as living in Peru
That
Mills,
place
which is
in
right here.
McCoysville that was up on the hill across from the store, you asked me who lived there. Kirks did live there at one time. Richard Kirk. He was a redhead. Sandy used to have a crush on him when she was little. But it was Richard Kirk.
Wasn't he still alive then? Or?
I don't know. I wouldn't know him anymore. He was just a young boy more age.
Well, yeah, but if he's
I
your
wouldn't
age,
know.
then.
I don't even know who lives in that house anymore. Mom could tell you probably who lived in these places. Because she would tell us when we were going to the cemetery, but I can't remember all of them. I didn't know them, so I couldn't tell you that. I could take you right over to the cemetery where your Grandpa Wolves and them are buried at. Rich was back this way somewhere one day. He was getting close.
Rich?
Yeah.
Not?
Yeah.
No.
Was it his, because I know we used to pass it to come over. Down
Yeah,
this
it's
way.
on
Go that
35.
way. Yeah. Okay, right in here there used to be a house.
Peru Lac, that's another place they say that.
Great-grandma Rose used to live in a house here.
Right here?
Right there. Right
this
back
way?
here, the empty spot. There used to be a house, Great-grandma Rose. That would have been Grandpa Rose's mother.
Okay.
Used to live there. And this was a church, if it still is. This was a church.
Like
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It still
This-
is.
Yep, it's a
but-
church. That used to be, that was there.
Okay.
And Mom told us when we were little, Daddy, because back then they didn't have snow plows and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So if people got snowed in, back lanes and stuff, a bunch of the guys would get together and go plow and shovel them out.
Oh,
Okay?
that's nice.
They would go back the lane that we're going to go back to the cemetery, because the people live back in there. And they would walk and shovel the whole lane out to help each other out. Mom said Grandpap something or other lived back in there at one time, because she used to work for him around doing cows and, helped working on the farm and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't remember them. Now you want to go out that way to go to
Great, this is Pumping Station Road, so this is what we want to go.
back to your
Up
mom's.
to Mom and Them's.
Yeah, we go out this way to the cemetery.
You want me to go this way?
Yep, it's out this way. Mom said Daddy and them would start shoveling from here the whole way out through to
Jeez.
get all the houses shoveled out, all the people. That's the way you're supposed to do it to help.
Yeah, so it should
Everybody work
be.
together. They'd get one person shoveled out, they'd go work on another one.
So like, they shoveled the
So
whole
they-
road too?
Huh?
They shoveled the whole road too?
Yeah, they had to so the people could get in and out.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Like a whole day thing.
They got a
If
bunch
you
of the
even
guys
did.
together and they walked and they just shoveled and shoveled. It's like someone started one end and, help them out. They had to because all the people. You tell these buildings have been around forever because we are on losing the fence and everything and go up into it.
But you're allowed to go
Well, you
up
can
to
go,
it? They
yeah,
just
you
have
can
a
drive up
fence.
through it. But to actually go up into the ground, it might be pretty muddy. I don't know.
That's alright, we can just drive by it. Or drive up in there.
Good. Yeah, you can. I can show you about. I can show you the cemetery.
You need to get one of those things.
Right here, there's going to be a fence. Because we used to go across it right on your side. There should be a fence.
Look, it's a little teeny
And
tiny
we would
lane.
go- Must be out around the turn yet. Because there's a fence that's on your side. Because I always have to get out and open it and take the chain off.
Oh,
and-
they just keep it chained, but like you're allowed to go up in there?
Yeah, we go up in there and put flowers on it. It used to be a couple years ago anyhow.
Oh, is this a cemetery up on the hill on the left?
Yeah, right up in there.
But you need to go this
Right
road?
here, right here. You go in there, right there's the fence.
Oh,
See, the cemetery's right there. Now, up on the hill. Right up on the hill is your Uncle Bob. You may want to walk up. His name was Robert Rowley.
okay.
I'd probably get laid out trying to get.
Okay, I can walk up.
It might be that one right there.
Where?
There on the hill. Look at that one. See the
Oh, up here? Yeah.
That's your uncle. He died back, I think, in the 70s or so.
1977.
Long time ago.
He just had a birthday.
Huh?
Says he just had a birthday. February 12th.
Got it?
Yeah.
That was your uncle. That was Mom's oldest brother. I think that was Robert.
Okay.
They're probably related, but I don't know them. That's Russell Rose. I'm not
I
sure
can
who
look
that
it up, I'm sure.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, look, there's a baby.
Yeah. I don't know
He
who
was
that
only
is.
like a day old. Yeah, a day.
Here's, Betty L was the baby's name.
Mhm.
Calvin was your grandpap, and Beulah was your grandmother. That's Mom and Daddy's Mom's parents, and her baby sister Betty was died in 1937. She was only about a year old too.
Yeah. So sweet. That
Well,
baby
you're
was
learning
only
a few
day.
things, right?
You see that? Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know who that is.
I don't know either.
But
Stephen Smith.
1955, I was only 5 when that baby died.
You have an infant?
Let's see, I don't know who these are.
Well, they're gotta be the same. They gotta be related.
I don't know who they are.
To look it up when we
Couldn't
get
tell you.
back.
That one must have died in 2015.
Hmm?
Born 1938.
Just that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Russell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to look it up.
Father, and Russell L. So I don't know.
a
unless
family.
This would have been the father, maybe a son.
Probably, yeah. But I can look it up when we get
Yes, yeah.
back.
Now I showed you some of them.
Yeah.
Uncle Harold passed years ago. Aunt Bonnie and well, Darlene passed away. Bonnie and Mary Jane never come up. Uncle Bill and Bonnie, Mary Jane, and Mama about the only ones left. Because Aunt Dorothy's gone. Bob's gone. Max is gone. Darlene's gone. Bonnie, Darlene, Bob, Max, Uncle Bill, and Uncle Harold are all gone. They were all brothers and sisters. Mom and Bonnie and Mary Jane are ain't here anymore. They're left in the family.
Yeah.
They haven't passed away yet. Aunt Bonnie's in her 80s, somewhere mid-day, you know. And she was, keep it down.
Keep it down, what? Out the window. Oh.
Keep it down,
I thought she was
Keep
telling
it
it up.
Be
quiet.
I thought you.
Oh no, the window. I just put it up because it's loud. I'm not putting it all the way down. It's too loud.
No, it's not.
It is too loud for me. You probably can't hear Grammy on the phone because it's so loud. Okay, Braylee, Tavian, look out your window.
I don't know if you can see it.
Do you see that deer down there?
You see that deer, Brady? Can you see? Down here by Mama. Out there. They can't see it.
It's okay. I got it really good on the video. I can show you. But
Mommy will show it to you later.
that's why we stopped the. It's okay. I can show you on my phone. That's the why we stopped and turned around the first time, Tavian, because I thought it was real. Just a quick.
Well, if you
I should've known.
look at it, it's a little bit dark.
It is fake, and you can tell that when you stop and look at it. But we were just driving
Now,
by.
see, I never knew that was even up in there.
That's big. Wasn't that? That is somebody's house.
Oh, no, I never knew it was up in there. Never took notice to it, never been up
It was a really good day for a drive, huh?
there. Yeah, you picked a good day to go. If it's going to rain stuff the next couple of days, it was for the kids. And, you know, we were all around about the same age.
It's smoky. There's stuff from that place. But yeah, we can I'll see if Dad put the door back. I wouldn't see why you can't.
Yeah,
It's not blocked off, so why can't you?
They used to live back in there.
Black lady.
Yeah, Mommy said if you get hoagies, watch how much mayonnaise and oil that you put.
Okay.
Because they like to pound them. I always get extra oil. Now Ty, he likes mayonnaise. I don't think you'll get me lost now.
No, I don't think so.
My
either.
baby lives out here.
Candy Cane Lane.
Okay, yep. Okay. Now after here, I'll show you where Hardy's used to live. Mom and Daddy said they think there's Hardy's living there, but it's their kids living there. I love that cabin right there.
Yeah, most of them
It's what I told you. I
Candy cane.
told
too. You did. When I was little, I used to call that Candy Cane Lane because those things look like candy canes.
And the eating.
They are probably, huh? Which is pretty neat.
I told them
Candy for us. Well, they probably don't taste like candy canes, but they look like it, right?
Back there.
Oh, back there.
Hardy's used to live back there. They had a set of twins when we were growing up.
Okay.
That's the lane I was talking about. I told you it was back a long lane.
You did, yeah. I know what you mean now.
But it looks a little different then, but I know exactly where it was at.
Yawning.
Now you,
We're heading there, bud.
that's right.
We are. Yes. I don't know how muddy it is, though.
Yep, that was Hardy's.
So, there used to be a little house here. You can't even tell anymore, but
It used
it
to
was
be
like...
your Grammy's spook house.
Yeah.
Ghost
It was
house.
like
Mommy was
right
telling
here,
me
which
about-
now there's a big hill there, but it used to be right there when
Yep,
they tore it
Mommy
down.
was
But you
telling
can't
me
ever
about
even
that.
tell there's a house there.
Nope.
Because it's like a hill now, but it was flat.
You can't even tell the house where we used to live up in ours.
I know.
It's all grown up and
It's
everything.
crazy how many
We know
places-
exactly where it's at because we know where the creek was at, you know. But anybody
have
else would have never known there
You
was a
have
house
to
there.
go to the bathroom.
your house right there.
It's crazy how many places that there were houses
That
that
aren't
you
there
wouldn't
anymore.
know if you didn't remember it.
Yeah, but you wouldn't even know it anymore.
You have to go to the bathroom, Braylee.
Then we moved up here. Every one of her kids were fed out of a real mom.
Oh my God.
Stick down over top of them. Fed them the milk.
Well, a lot of people probably did that though. That's funny
They
though.
didn't have no, they drank a lot.
Yeah,
So she cleaned out the bottles and put milk in the bottles.
yeah.
And they had a nipple to put down.
You hear?
Right there. I was in that house many a time growing up. See, they redone it over then. But you could tell that it was painted. It was stone.
Mm-hmm.
It was all stone at that time. And there was Larry, Lois, Gloria, and Cheryl, I think, whenever we were. But then she had a lot more kids after that. Then I don't, not
Who's
sure.
Dorothy?
Mom's oldest sister.
Sister, okay.
Yeah, it was Mom. It was the oldest one of the family. She was the oldest. And she passed a while back. Her boy, Larry, passed a while. Bill passed around a year before, long time before she did. Uncle
Okay.
Bill. And Uncle Bill, her husband, was my daddy's half brother. Daddy had a full
Husband.
brother, Frank. They were Frank and Jesse James, right?
Yeah.
Your daddy and Uncle Frank's name. But Uncle Bill, I guess Grandpa Wileman brought him in and raised him as like his half brother.
Okay.
Somehow like that. That's how. And Daddy married Mom, and Uncle Bill fell in love and married Aunt Dorothy, brothers and sisters.
Yeah. That
That
happens.
happened a lot
a lot,
back
but it
then.
happens a lot now, though.
Yeah, well, their families.
It's okay. We're going to go over to the store and we're going to get some food, okay?
We're going there right now, honey. Then we're going to meet Mommy and Daddy over at the park. They're coming. They're at their house. They're coming over to the park. They're going to come visit with us.
Taven, you remember we were at this farm before?
Loves.
Mm-hmm. Remember?
Elaine Love. I know who that was.
Yeah. We're related to Loves, but I actually was meaning to talk to his dad to figure out which Loves it is, if it's his branch or not.
Well, when I was
He
growing
gave
up,
me contact information for his dad. I should call
they had
him
a
one
daughter
of these
Elaine
days.
around our age or so back then when we were growing up.
Yeah.
And now, I think it was more, but I don't know. Elaine's the only one I really knew.
It's on
See,
Pat's
no, Daddy
side.
never all up in here.
Yeah.
Aunt Dorothy and Uncle Bill were buried up there too.
Okay.
There's-
So is their last name? What is the last name then?
Wileman.
That's what I thought, Wileman.
Yeah. Yep, Wileman. Yep. Remember, she used to live here in a trailer.
Oh, is that her?
That was the one, yeah.
Okay.
The one that used to live here.
I remember
Had all the decorations out all the time.
Oh.
But yeah, that trailer is gone. She
Okay.
used to live right there.
I do remember that there was a trailer, but
And that was your Aunt Dorothy lived there.
I do remember that, but I didn't remember
Yeah.
exactly who that was exactly.
Yep, that was your aunt and my sister. Yeah.
So like right up here is where the Kirk store used to be. Well, I'm not sure what it was called, but they had
There
a store.
used to be a store here, Mom said years ago.
Like right here,
I don't know.
because
I'm
the
not
Kirk
sure. This is
store,
a White House
the Kirk store was in there.
American House apartment. Then there's a White House apartment. It used to be the White House. They must have changed the name or something.
Yeah,
Pappy's
this used
brother
to be.
Charlie used to live in.
Well, this
the
used to be
apartment.
like a hotel, I think. Like
It
a
might have been at
hotel
one
and
time.
thing. So I'm thinking the store used to be right there beside that then. It was like right by there, but it's not, the building's not there or anything anymore.
Yeah, the White House is down here, isn't it?
The American House, you mean?
Yeah, American House, the White House, they call it. One they all decorate up at Christmas
Yeah, it's
time.
right here.
Yeah, that's right.
Wait, what happened?
She had
I need this
long
one.
hair. She said on top of wood so
Who was it? Your?
Daddy. My
So she'd
daddy.
be your aunt.
Sister. Yeah. She was real little. We'd have never knew her. But when she was little, I guess. They said she sat on the top of a wood stove. And here.
She sat on the top of the wood
She
stove and
must
her
not
hair
know
caught
where
on
to live
fire?
or something. Her hair caught on fire. Killed her. She caught on
Jeez.
fire.
Well, how old was she then?
She couldn't have been very old. I just remember them saying about it. She couldn't have been very old.
I'll have to
I don't
check
know if
and
she
see.
was older than Daddy and them or younger. He said she had a little sister, so it must have been younger.
Mhm.
He said she had a little sister then.
That's sad.
But see, we never knew her. We never knew Grandma Wileman. They were gone long before, our time. I never knew about Mom's little sister either until Mom told us. Betty.
So both your parents had little sisters that died?
Yeah. But I don't know what Daddy's sister's name was.
I'm sure I
Now,
can
your
find
Uncle
it.
Frank, we only ever saw him a couple of times because he was always in the Silsgrove Mental Institution.
Why?
He must have problems all his life.
Your dad's brother?
Frank, the one, yeah, his full brother, Frank. I remember Mom and Daddy not letting us be around him too much when he was, he must have had mental, because he was a mental institution in
Yeah, that's
Silsgrove.
interesting.
Yeah. But see, some of the stuff, that's all I can tell you, little bits and pieces or something. Because some of them I never saw.
Yeah.
I remember them faintly, but only ever a couple of times,
Mhm.
So I wouldn't know the other way. I just know what I've been told, bits and pieces.
Yeah. Which is better than nothing.
Yeah. All of us had premature babies in our family.
You did?
Well, Penny and Sally were both premature.
Really?
They were only 7-month babies.
Hmm.
Penny
did
was
not know
7
that.
months. She weighed 4 pounds 5 ounces. Sally was 7.5 months, and just was a hair under the 5 pounds. Penny was in the hospital for over a month before I could even hold
I
her.
didn't know that.
Yeah, I couldn't even hold her. I could go in when she weighed 5
Oh,
pounds.
I forgot to ask Dad about this road.
You can ask. Like I said, I don't know what's back in them, been back in there in ages. I don't know if they still own that or they got pink ribbons all the way up, so I don't know. But, yeah, I had 2 premature babies. Aunt Betty lost a baby.
Who's Aunt Betty?
I was up
Oh,
with
Jim.
Jim. Your Aunt Connie lost Cindy Ann. She was a little bit deformed. But she was premature too. So we've all lost, But thank God I didn't.
Sandy, right?
Sandy lost. Hers was born the exact same day as Sally was. September 26th, you can't miss it.
They were born the same day?
Exact same day. Sandy's was born at 9 something in the morning. And then I didn't know Sandy was in the hospital.
Like you guys
And
were
then-
pregnant together?
Huh?
You guys were pregnant together?
Yeah. And Connie. was pregnant with Glennie.
What,
I was
bud?
pregnant with Sally.
Tell her like you heard something in the basement.
You heard
No,
something in the
about the
basement?
rat, Tavian.
In the basement.
No. Wileman belongs a dry one, and you heard something in the basement.
I'm not,
Fought
I'm not sure what you mean.
basement door.
That's a
Oh.
story.
Basement door. I don't know, bud.
But anyhow, Sandy.
But we'll talk about it later, okay? I don't know what you're meaning about a noise in a door.
No, it must have been Louie and Fashion.
But we don't have monsters. They're not real. Okay. Yeah, I already told her about that. I would go out to the kitchen and I heard something like chewing and scratching and we couldn't figure out what it was. And then Daddy put a trap in the basement and we figured out that it was a rat.
Well, you got rid of them, huh?
What do you mean the whole story, Davian? That was the whole story. Oh my gosh.
We were sitting down.
We were sitting down
Yeah.
and we heard a noise and I slowly got up from the couch and I said, what's that? I bet it's coming from the kitchen. So I got up and I went to look and I heard it, but I didn't see
squirrel.
anything. Another squirrel.
Yep, just went over the bank.
And then Dad was like, okay, I'll put a trap in the basement. So he did, and he put a trap in the basement. And then, let me not do this again, that road.
You zipped it apart.
I'm still telling it. I just got sidetracked.
Different apart. We don't
So
put
then,
it on
and then Dad said, you know, I'll just put a trap in the basement and we'll see if we can catch it. And he did, and we did catch it. And then he took a picture of it to show me because I didn't want to see it in real life. And then I said, wow, that's big. And then we showed you, and then he got rid of it. And then he sealed up all the holes, and we haven't had any since.
Good.
Is that
What?
oh my
I
god.
thought you let Rosie out.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, the one part I was a little scared to go out in the kitchen because I didn't know what I was hearing. So I let Rosie out of her crate, and I said, go get it. Did she go and get it?
No.
No. She's probably not going to be a
I
very
kind
good.
of wanted to.
She's not a very good guard dog, but I mean, if it was in the basement. But anyway, is that the rest of the story, Tavian? Is that the whole story?
No, we're like, look at it. They're like, no, over there. Oh, wait, you're too like,
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Tavian, for that. Thank you. All right, bud. Grammy and I are trying to talk, okay?
Now, Connie had Cindy in. That was before Glennie. She would have been older than Glennie.
Okay.
Okay. She was premature. And then, like I said, I had 2 prematures. And your mommy, she came out. She was 8 pounds, 2 3/4 ounces. She was doing them together.
She's
She was
fat.
big, baby.
She said you got off easy the first 2 times. Let me make it hard.
Oh, I carried her full time though.
Yeah.
I gained 45 pounds with her. But like I said, I had 2 prematures. Betty had a premature and lost it. Connie had a premature and lost it. Sandy had a premature and lost it. The preemies run in our family.
Mm-hmm.
You know, somewhere.
Both the kids were small. Tavian was only 5 pounds. He wasn't like
Yeah, he was tiny.
really
too.
early, but he was a little
was too.
early. But he was like
But
5
you're not that big a
pounds.
girl though either.
No.
So, yeah, that come down.
Yeah, it does.
Had some, like I said, we all had preemies.
I forget. Do I want to go here?
That's the way we came, but I don't know how you want to go.
Yeah, I want to go the way we came.
Yeah, we come up this way, it takes you back through, across Keys and down. But, yeah, Sandy, I didn't know was in the hospital. Well, I'll tell you how that started. She had preemie because of her neighbor girl. They lived out in Ferguson Valley, Rich. She was married to Rick Haynes' never married Bob.
Okay.
But
Oh, so that's where she gets the Haynes name then.
Richard Haynes.
Okay.
She named her baby Richard after.
So it was a baby boy.
Yeah, it was a little boy. Richard James, she named him, but he only weighed 1 pound something.
Oh my gosh,
He
what
was
is like
really tiny.
really?
But
What is that like?
well, Sandy was tiny like you. She was small.
Yeah. But what
Back
is that?
then.
What was it, like 30 weeks? Like.
I'm not sure how they figured that. How many weeks would have been. I was 2 months early, so she would have been like 7 months pregnant because we had him at the same time.
Yeah.
But like I said, she was tiny too. There wasn't much to her. But they lived in Ferguson Valley, and while she was pregnant, she was friends with a neighbor girl. And see, your great-grandma Rose, great-great-grandma Rose would have lived in there.
Where?
There used to be a house right here. Then her daughter Jean used to live here, but I don't know. They tore Grandma's house down, I guess. But anyhow, I don't know if Jean still lives there or not. Uncle Bob and them lived there at one time. The one that you just saw his grave, he lived in that house. Grandma Rose and them lived in there one time. But anyhow, I went into the hospital in the afternoon, my Waterford with Sally. And they took me into the hospital. And I was talking to the nurse and stuff, and we got to talking, and I said, yeah, I said, I got a sister and a sister-in-law both pregnant. You know, two right now, because Connie was pregnant at the same time, a little Connie. So we were all, you know, pregnant at the same time, and she said, oh, you do? What's her name? And I told her. And she said, Sandra Haynes. And I said, yes, and that's my sister. She said, oh, honey, we need your help. She said, Sandy had a baby this morning and lost it. And she said, she's right down the hall. She said, and she is really depressed. She said, I'm glad that you're here to help calm her down. And then right after that, she started taking epileptic seizures.
Sandy did.
Oh, yeah, she was doing them for years and years. That's why she ain't allowed to work.
Oh.
Yeah, they put her, doctor said that they would never give her, because she used to work at different places, and she used to work what used to be Corcoran's restaurant up in Lewistown now. It's not there anymore, they turned it into something else. But she used to work there, and here she was cooking on the grill, and took one of her seizures, passed out. Her hands went down onto the grill.
Oh my gosh.
And they said, she's done. They said, we'll never let her work again. Her mom both used to take epileptic seizures. Sandy would take hers anytime, day or night. Mom always took hers in her sleep. Didn't you know they took epileptic seizures?
No, I didn't know. I know
Yeah, they
Johanna,
both did.
so.
Yeah, Johanna does too.
Well, she did. She's been good now for a while,
She's been
right?
good for a couple of years, I think, now. They told Sandy if she went 10 years without a seizure, then they would give her permission to drive.
Yeah.
She went, and Johanna's been gone for years. Then Mom quit too. Mom said hers was her nerves from working at the sewing factory.
Probably.
You know how you always got people thinking they know better and, you know, picking and constantly. And they kept wanting Mom to be a floor lady. She said, I don't want to be a floor lady. And then they kept giving her all the shitty work that nobody else wanted.
Yeah.
And Mom was the longest one there. I mean, Mom was there forever and ever and ever, you know. But all these new ones come in, they thought they knew better.
Yeah.
And some of the floor bosses were sort of picking because Mom wouldn't take the floor lady job. Mom said, I don't want that dumb job, you keep it. And then they would give it, and they started working on Mom's nerves. All of a sudden, she started taking epileptic seizures. And they told her it was her nerves. Then after she quit working, she got better.
Yeah.
You know, it just,
I think some of those things
The
you grow
nerves.
out of too.
but, yeah, Sandy though, she took hers anytime, day or night. But Phil always said when Mom would take him, she was just like a rock. She was just stiff as a board, you couldn't. So if she'd roll out of bed, he would just let her lay there, cover her up and let her lie. Because he couldn't lift her up. She
Yeah.
was stiff as a board, he said, whenever she'd fall out of bed.
Didn't she say she seen him once after he died?
She got away, said she got awake one night, and she could have sworn she saw him bright as day, like he was sitting right at the end of the bed.